Danke.
Good day, guys. This is Kenzo XTRAHOT-FOREX. So today we back again with another topic, which is multiple entries. You see. So what I know is, or what I used to see in the market these days, when you go on Telegram and Instagrams, where actually on social media, you will find that people they open like 100 entries at the same time, 100 positions, 50, 20, whatever. But we want to go through that and explain why is that. Why do you open multiple entries? Is it like necessary? Why don't you open one big lot size? Why is it people they just copy those things without any valid reason? You see, because there's no point where you can just open 5 trades or 10 trades, which is just the same thing. Why don't you just open one position? So I'm not alone. I'm with Basil here. So, Mr. Basil, how is your day?
My day, my brother, is good. My day was excellent. My day was phenomenal. Greetings, greetings, greetings to the family. We are back again. We are back again. We told you that if you don't like us or you like us, we guarantee you we will be back. And here we are. We are here again with another bang. As now you have noticed that we don't beat around the bushes. We tell things the way they are. We tell as it is. We give it to you straight. Now, remember, if you want the truth, you are at the right place. If you want lies, you are still at the right place, because we are going to tell you the truth so that you can decide for yourself. Today, we want to just give a warning. We just want to give a warning to the beginners. We want to give a warning to the intermediate. People, stop it. Stop it. To succumb to peer pressure. You know, somebody on Instagram sending you a screenshot of a multiple entries with lots and lots of wins. And then you then jump into that. You want to do the very same thing. Hey, you are giving the market a bad name, man. You are giving the market a bad name. So you must stop it. You know that for the fact that your account is not strong enough to handle the drawdowns. That's number one. Number two, you know that probably the only lot size that you can use, it's 0.01. And then you decide to go 0.01, 5, 10 times on the very same trade. What do you think is going to happen? Your account is going to be blown. It's going to be blown. Why? Just because you saw your mentor doing it. Have you asked yourself, how many times did he do that? Because what they don't do, they don't show you the losses that they go through. So basically, you are not being shown the process. Have you asked yourself, how many times does he do that to win? Probably once in a while. And most of the time, he is losing, to the point that he pawns everything to get more money in order to deposit into our account, to do that so that he can show it to you and you buy into that, and then you give him money for whatever reason, to say he's a mentor and all of those things. At the end of the day, you are doing the very same thing. Look here, you are giving the market a bad name. So stop it. Just stop it. Is it possible that you can open a multiple entry and win? Yes, it is true. It is possible. But what makes it possible? It makes it possible, number one, when you have experience about the market. It's possible, number two, when you have a plan. It's possible when you have a strategy that does that. Currently, Do you have a strategy that says you must have a multiple entries? No, you don't. You've just seen it on Instagram. You've just seen it on a Facebook. You've just seen it on a Twitter. You've just seen it somebody doing it on a YouTube, and he has just quickly explained how he does it. Is it part of your plan? Is it part of your strategy? It's doable, yes. But as you know, that the rules of the market, high profits, high risk. High profits, high risk. So basically, what you are doing, you are failing all the rules. And the golden rule of Warren Buffett. Let me tell you what Warren Buffett said when they asked him about his rules. He says, rule number one, always protect your capital. Rule number two, never forget rule number one.
Exactly.
Now, if Warren Buffett can have this kind of rules of protecting his capital, what are you doing with your own capital? When you're putting it at the risk, look here, my brother, look here, my sister. There is one thing that you need to do when you come to the market. Aim to stay long in the market. Aim to stay long in the market. And you only stay long in the market when you use the proper lot size, when you use your plan, when you use your strategy. Don't do things that it's done by other people. Don't succumb to peer pressure. Once you succumb to peer pressure, you are going to lose your investment. Your investment is going.
Exactly.
There is an advantage of doing a multiple trade. Yes, there is. But you must have a plan. You must have a strategy for that particular way of trading. It's not just waking up today and saying, my gut tells me that I can enter multiple, because they have sent you a signal and you think, you feel that that signal is good, then you can go on a multiple entry without counting the risk that you are taking. Stop it. You are giving the market a bad name. That is why people ending up saying the market is a scam. The market is not a scam. It's you doing stupid things. It's you doing foolish things. So you must stop that. Tonight, we are telling you that you must stop that. You must stop that.
And you know, it's funny because when people do something like that with the basic, the reason behind. Let me talk about the pros here, not the beginners and the other ones. So before you copy, you should understand. So when you talk about pros, when they open multiple positions, let's say maybe the account size is bigger. So actually they want to open one lot size, right? So for them, when they just choose to open multiple lot size, they already know that, okay, I'm going to split this one lot size with 0.10, 0.10, which is going to be how many 0.10? They're going to be 10 positions with 0.10, 0.10. The reason behind that is they just want to reduce their losses. When the market goes against them, remember the whole lot is one lot. When the market goes against them, what they do is they can cut their losses very quick. They can just close only 5 positions and they left with 5. The 5 is running and they can say, okay, I can able to handle this 5 running because now I cut my losses very quicker. I left with only 0.10. So it's like now it's half of the initial loss size. So when the market turns back or when it keeps going lower, at least it's not going to harm their account. You see? But most likely, if the market goes in your favor and maybe you did not close the first one, it's where you're going to see enough profit. But from even if you are in profit, we also have there's this thing we call like take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. Let's say the market is going up, and you see that hey, the market is going in my favor, but I have to take some partial profits you see.
Yeah.
So what you can do, you can just close only 3 positions. Then you were left with what? With what? With 8. Maybe let's say you took the first profits at the take profit 1. You closed 3 profit positions. Now you're left with what? With 7. So when you reach your second target, you can close the other one. So it
Exactly.
means now you're running a very simple thing, which if maybe it was only one position, like one lot size, it's also possible, but it gives you like extra job to go and edit and close from that one lot size, you see. So when you have multiple positions, it's quite easy because you just open 2 positions, 3 positions. When you lose, you can do the same thing until you recover everything. But when you go, when the market goes in your favor, it's also good to take. When they say take partial profits, people they will never tell you that, because it's funny. Just because you just open with 0.02 or 0.01, they say take profit 1, take profit 2. So how will you reach take profit 2 if you already closed the first position? You see. So mostly this thing also confused me before, because I don't know when I close, should I open another order? No, if you had like multiple positions, that's how multiple position works. Not like you just open boom 10 when they are in profit, now you start to close. Wow, why did you do that? Why don't you just open a bigger lot size? Then when it's in profit, it's going to give you the same value. Why don't you use that?
Yes. But it's all based on knowing what you are doing. It's all
Exactly.
based on knowing what you are doing. Now, you cannot be a beginner and then tomorrow you start playing with multiple accounts. Hey, as Kenzo said, this is done by the pros. They done by the pros. One, they have knowledge, they have information, they have skill, they have a solid account to handle it. A solid account to handle, to the point that even when the market goes against them, they have a certain target and they know that their account can handle a drawdown. Now, with a small account, it's not even the stop loss that is going to take you out. It's just the drawdown. Once the market start moving against you, you are out. And after that, you see the market then pushes up, and then you start crying. Then you start going out and saying, yeah, trading is this, is that, it's bad, and all of, no. The bad person, it's your decisions that you are making.
Exactly.
By succumbing into peer pressure and giving the market a bad name. This market, it's making us better people. So somewhere, somehow, somebody must protect it. Somebody must protect it by telling the truth. Nobody forces you to open multiple trade. It is the decision that you make. And you are making this decision because you don't have information, you don't have knowledge, you don't have skill. Is it a good exercise to do? Oh, yes, of course, when you know what you're doing. Does it pay? Yes, it doesn't pay. So as how you lose it, because you also lose in it. Now, what we are saying is that just ask yourself a question. When somebody shows you these multiple wins in one trade, how many times have they done it? How many times have they lost money? Now, what we are pushing at Extra Hot Forex is a consistency. We are talking about a consistency in winning, a consistency in growing your account. One trade will never make you a millionaire. Forget about that. Forget about that. You have to lose quite a lot. That's number one. You need to put a lot of money to put it in one trade that will make you a millionaire in a one go. And we have never seen that happening. Just for the first time you do it, you put $1 million and you become a billionaire. A
It's
person
never
who knows about money, will know how to handle the money. So tonight we are saying, stop doing stupid things in the market. You are giving this market a bad name.
exactly.
Just stop.
And you know,
Just stop.
Mr. Bezan, you know what? You see, most people who complain about the market, the brokers, everything. Those people mostly are the people who are still beginning. They don't really know what they're doing.
Yes,
They will always complain about the market. The market is doing this, hey, this and that. You know why they complain? Because they don't have enough knowledge.
precisely.
They just started today, or they just have 4 months in the market. They never learned anything. They never been in a course. They're not even serious. What they're searching out there is they're searching for the strategy. What about the skill? What about the knowledge that can you handle yourself? Because the issue is you actually. But when you start about the strategy, now you need to solve the market while you can't even understand yourself.
Exactly. Even that, Kenzo, the so-called strategy. If a person can move from one mentor to another, keep on saying he is looking for a strategy, he does not even understand the definition of what is a strategy. Because if you've got a strategy, then it means you are also able to tweak it to suit your style, to suit your needs, to suit your desire, because you understand this. You might have this and that. And to be honest, there is not much different of all the strategies that are out there. It's a question of what you prefer. Most of the time, it's either it's going to be on indicators or it's going to be trend line on a vertical or on a horizontal level. One way or the other, the strategy, it's not much different. It's not. So if a person moves from one person to the other, hunting, I'm looking for a strategy, I'm looking for the strategy, you are quite right. He hasn't dealt with himself. He doesn't know how to handle money. He really, he's a chaos. So in order for you not to be a chaos, in order for you to be able to preserve your capital, do yourself a favor now. This is me now, not telling it as it is and advising you. There is a master class. We have a master class where we are giving it to you straight, open, honest as it is. And it's up to you that you put yourself into a commitment to saying, I want to learn before I can start wasting my money. Because that's what we are doing. We are wasting money. You take your money and give it to the market like you are going into the casino. I think that the best thing is just go straight to the casino and stand at the door and say, Mr. Doorman, here is my money. I don't know what to do with it. Take it and go and do whatever that you want to do, because I'm going into the market with no knowledge, no information, no skills, and I'm keep on throwing the money into the market. And after that, I start talking badly about the market. I'm saying, stop it, stop it. Look, we were here just to tell you, stop doing what you are doing. It's not good. Whoever is telling you that it's doable, he is right, but he is not giving you the full information. You need information, you need skills, you need knowledge to be able to do that. Multiple trade, it's a good thing to those that knows what they are doing. Multiple trade, it's the most chaotic thing and the most bad thing to the man who knows nothing, to the woman who knows nothing about the market. We are here, we are done, we have delivered, we've chopped it. If you like it, it's good. If you don't like it, it's good. We're still gonna tell you the truth. We are not going to beat around the bush. This channel is for the truth. This channel is for good people who wants to make it in the market. Kenzo.
Thanks, Mr. Basil. Yes, we done. We didn't want to make this video very long. So tomorrow we come in with Mr. Beza, we come in with what? We're just coming
Upscaling,
about
upscaling, upscaling,
Oh,
upscaling.
sorry,
You see,
sorry.
we will introduce them into the upscaling strategy.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Actually, I just forgot because we have so many things that we prepare me and Mr. Basil here. So tomorrow we're going to go straight into upscaling, scaling up your trades, how to add those positions wisely, how to add them wisely. Then the other day, there's still another topic where we're going to talk about the bigger time frames, go into a bit smaller time frame where you're going to have some nice entries.
Bullish,
And if you
bearish.
remember, yesterday, we did post something about entries. So everything that we're going to add here, they're going to connect to each other. So if you watch the other one, you have to watch the first one. Then when you combine everything that we have showed you, then you're becoming a pro.
Exactly.
But you can't just become a pro before you even come to the class. On the class, we're going to give you like 100% of the stuff that you need to hear. You can see Mr. Basil is going to deal with you like left and right until you get straight, you see. So we don't play games, guys, here. We don't play games. So we don't need to make this video very long, Mr. Basil.
Yes. Yes, we don't. You see, tonight we are not angry. We are happy people. We just tell it as it is. Bona, the me I see is the me I will be. The me I see is the me I will be. Before you do anything, before you start doing that multiple entry, ask yourself a question 3 times. Answer it twice. Do it once. Kenzo, we are out. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. Whoa. Don't go. Don't press like. Yeah. Even you press dislike. There we go. Subscribe. Reminder. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.